So guys, one of the hardest things that I find to do in a short-term trading, especially on an intraday basis, is to get over a hangover. Now, what exactly is a hangover? Well, hangover basically means that what happened the previous day dictates our mindset the subsequent day, right? So for example, I made a video about yesterday. It was a very nice day, clean day, where I was able to sell options below 16,000. It was a nice and clean expiry. Everything went down. I was able to make some money, right? So that was good, and that perception carries over to the next day, right? So once you, especially if you have made some money on the short side, so what happens is that the next day we tend to have that hangover, because A, we saw the market behave a certain way the previous day, and B, we made money from it, right? And that was something even today I struggled, and that is the reason why I'm making this video, to highlight this point, that today was an extremely bullish day. There was a big gap up, and then immediately the market started moving on the upside. And for me, the challenge was to get over the hangover of the previous day. So I had the bearish sentiment in my mind, not exactly on the charts. I did not see anything bearish on the chart, but that bearishness was there in my mind, and it took me almost half a day to get out of the mistakes that I made because of the hangover from the previous day, right? So I will just show you guys. So what I did was I initiated a short position, right? So I bought a put option, and that put option, of course, started giving me loss, and for quite some time, of course, I was able to adjust that. Later I adjusted it, but half of the day went without profit and loss because of this hangover that I experienced from the previous day. I somehow believed that this market has gone up, so it will come down, because I saw it behave in a certain fashion the previous day. But after, of course, some time, once you realize that what is happening, then I was able to pivot, and eventually things worked out, and it's good. But what I noticed was that even though I took long trades, and of course I made some money, I was not very comfortable. Like throughout the day, what I did was I just took very small trades for very small quantity, short duration. Take the profit and come out, take the profit, come out. And in fact, when this breakout happened, I was not in any trade. I was about to stick around in the trade, but I exited, right? I exited my trades by 250. And this actually could have been a bigger trade, right? So this could have easily gone to 50 and above, but because the day was so bullish, the breakout was so clear. But then, sometimes our own perception, sometimes our own mind creates a barrier to perceive the market the way it is. And that is something which I believe that every good trader should try to master, that you need to start seeing the market the way it is rather than the way you want it to be, right? So that's basically it, guys. That's a very short message that I wanted to share, that consciously understand that we have a tendency of carrying over previous days sentiment. So market is not the same every day, so you need to have the open mind to see the market the way it is rather than the way you want it to be. Okay.